Welcome back, guys. Episode 12 of Limitation Series. Danchi here, as always. No special guest today, unfortunately. So, in the last episode, we did our draft and we traded away some players. Oh, the draft was episode before that, wasn't it? Yeah, last episode was all the trades we did. I've looked around and there's nothing now really worth trading. So, I'm looking at free agents. I've already signed Carlson. I can only sign one other player. Now, I am going to need help with forwards. Vlasic is... Obviously, Vlasic is top 2, but he's 31. I need my place for... If he was 28, I would absolutely make a play for him. But he wants 7 years. He's going to cost me too much money. I don't really want to spend that money. So I'm going to go for a depth forward instead with one of my other signings. So... I checked out Joe Colborne. He looks fine. I think this is the kind of thing I need. I need somebody who could play sort of like second or third line minutes at the moment. Put them in the squad. Hopefully they'll do a job. Let's offer him a contract. And I want to give him 3 years. Let's give him 3 years at 3.85 and see what he says. If he doesn't take it, well, that's fine. I'm also going to need to sign a goalie to a ridiculous contract. And let's make sure. Now, of course, I could do that. I could sign him. Then trade him away. I never even thought about doing something like that. I'm going to also need to sign some two-way players to ridiculous one of them at least to a ridiculous contract, because I won't hit the cap if I don't do that, which is the most important thing. They're not going to play, so that's not an issue. Oh, and he's a goalie anyway. I don't want to do that. Because I'm on goalies, that's why. Idiot. Okay, let's go down. Let's find a player. There we go. Okay, who's really, really, really old? How old can we get? 35. 35. For the sake of time, I'll take... Where is he? I'll take Jay Harrison. AHL top 2D, 35 years old. That's fine. Of course, I need to do this even up to one-way contract because, again, I need to hit the cap. If I don't hit the cap, then all the contracts will change. And I'll be kind of left in the dark. And then go to goalies and offer him a max deal as well. Because I'm not going to spend that much. Medium backup. I could probably definitely do that. I could probably definitely sign the goalie. And then trade him away. If I didn't need him that year. Oh, I can't give him no. What do you know I can? Let's offer him 50 million for 1 year. Okay, let's just do that for now and see where we end up. Especially trade block wise as well. And contract wise, because we may not have enough space. Which will have been really poor mismanagement on my part. Okay, Colborne signed. Oh, Colborne signed. That's good. That was a player I actually wanted. I like the guy who I offered roster full. Okay, he signed. Okay, so I would need to trade away a goalie. Vlasic is going to Winnipeg. Van Riemsdyk's still free. That's a shame. Oh, Ian Cole's still there. Yeah, Ian Cole. Yeah, how'd you like that? Not wanting to be on my team anymore. Have I got too many goalies? 50 out of 50. I'm at 55 million. Yeah, I need to trade a goalie so I can sign that goalie. Or I need to trade somebody. Who is 36, exact bottom six. Depth forward. I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing anything if he doesn't get called. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Let's trade away Moss if we can. I can't think of anybody else. I don't want to trade away my goalies yet. The ones I've got on reserve because they're sort of starters, elites, high backups. I want them to get game time so that hopefully their draft stock increases a little bit. Draft picks. That way then I can a 5 and a 6. Oh, what? Okay, yep. Actually, have you got any young skaters? Let's have a look. They're all AHL? No. 7th D? No. Bottom 6? No. Oh, do I try and get a skater? Wow, Charlie Coyle is angry. Charlie Coyle. He would at least grow into a competent third line centre. But would they take any picks? And here comes my problem. If they're not going to take any picks, then I can forget it. There you go. Oh, this is going to be so difficult. This is going to be so difficult. Oh, dear. Contender, hopeful. I'm kind of thinking about who's going to be a contender now. And who's not. Who was it? Oh, Colorado. Let's take Colorado's. Oh, this is going to be so hard. There you go. I know, but I needed to sign the goalie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could trade for the goalie, but then the issue is, oh, maybe there's not enough first waste, but I might have been really stupid. Let's hope not. I may have been really silly. Let's find out, shall we? Hey, you're doing this with me, so we can all be stupid together. At least I'm going to try and lump you in with me. Advance a day. Come on. Please sign. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, now I should be at about 70 million now. Yes, 71. That's good. I've hit the cap. Praise the Lord. Okay. There's nothing else I can do here, I don't think. There's no two-way players I want. Sign the one goalie. I've signed 2 free agents. So, yeah, okay. We'll sim to the season. And then I'll have a quick look at any, we'll look at trades? No, we'll look at trades. Let's sim to the season, play a few games, see where we're after that. I'll pause for a second and then I'll come back. Okay, here we are, starting the next season. What would pre-season go? Pre-season I went 3 and 4, which isn't terrible, not great, kind of average. I really don't know what I want from this season. I mean, do I want to get to the playoffs, but then I'll probably fail if I get to the playoffs, or do I want to keep trying to build the team? I mean, I've got 3 first-round picks, but again, there's no guarantee there. And let's look at the lines. This will be interesting, because this year we're going to see, okay, the front three would probably play at the front three and Patrick would play at some point somewhere in this season. There might be sort of third, fourth line. I mean, Patrick might even be a second line guy, but everyone else is kind of a let's see how it goes, let's see where they end up type deal. I'm especially intrigued by Taylor Radish and Max Jones to see how they do, and Jacobs Borrell to see how they do in a full season in the NHL, that young, with sort of that low stats. Like, will their stats increase like crazy because they're in the NHL already? Or should they be in the NHL where they can develop a bit more? Because I've left Timothy Liljegren there for this season because he's only 19, whereas Borrell is 21, Jones and Radish are both 20. So, I mean, actually, to be fair, Livio Stadler could get called up instead of Zaboral because he's better. Let's just... Is he on a one-way contract? No, two-way. He's on a two-way contract. Oh man, here's a decision. You know what? Okay, Zaboral's going to be my test. How much will he develop? 77 now. Let's find out. Okay, let's start simming some games, and let's see how we do. We'll do this live because I don't really like doing it. Not live. I couldn't think of the word, like recording and then just sort of chop into it. Where are we? So we're there. Let's record to... Who are we? Pittsburgh. Let's record to... Have we got a game against the Caps? Yeah, I'm just way further down. Let's just record to here. That's how we're doing these first 10 games or so. So yeah, playoffs. I've got Nashville Anaheim game 4 to watch. Nashville Ducks game 4 to watch. Yeah, Anaheim Ducks, Christ. And how about those Senators? Like, that was ridiculous. But people are still saying like the game was really boring, and oh my, we're 3-1. People are still saying the game was really boring and art was really boring, and I don't think they're boring. They just play a certain way. They have to play their game to beat the Penguins. The reason why the Penguins beat everybody is because every team just sort of plays into their hands, and oh look, it's the Penguins. We won't bother, sort of closing the zones off or stopping them at the blue line, or we'll just let them. A weak draft again for reals? Come on, where's these strong drafts? I've had some ridiculous drafts on this game. It's like the first 3 seasons have all been weak. So what was stopped the Penguins playing their game? There's nothing wrong. We're 5-3-1. They shouldn't be, like Guy Boucher said after, I wasn't watching the game, I was coaching the game. And I think, well, yeah, you've got to coach the team to win. You can't just sort of play into another team's strengths. It's ridiculous. It's the playoffs. So I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that at all. It's not, it's not his job to make the game exciting. It really isn't. So good on them. And it's a great time to play the Penguins at the moment. They are so beat up. I still don't think Crosby's right. I think he's got issues. 2-0. Come on. I think he's still got issues. Oh, 4-3. Couture, Sprong, Colborne, Hurtle, Carlson. Can we get a win here? We've scored 4 goals already. This is ridiculous. Resume sim. There we go. So yeah, I think that should be good. Next game's crucial. You don't want to go 3-1 down. I think just trying to win 3 games in a row then is really tough, even for a team like the Penguins when they're so beat up. Sort of, Letang was out, Mata was out, Hornquist was out. Is it Connor Shearer is out, or he hasn't got a point or something like that? Are we going to win this game? We won this game. Oh my god. Great news. Who are the 3 stars? Sprong, Colborne and Rust. That's my forward line. Look at that forward line producing. I need to check these stats. Colborne with 2. Rust with 3. Sprong with 3. That forward line there. What's that? 8 points. Nice. Okay. Of course, locker room chemistry is down because why would it be up after doing that? Come on, Nolan Patrick. Don't be silly. Oh, God, that's something else I need to do. I need to start actually looking at this team now, don't I? Seeing how it does. Okay, let's simulate to this day. Yeah, Nashville, Anaheim, I'm sure it's going to go 7. I think I picked Nashville in 6, but I can see that going 7 now. They're so well matched. They're so close. Anaheim, again, just don't really get talked about much. I'm not sure why. Maybe because they don't have any... I don't want to say stars, but you know what I mean? Like, Nashville's got PK and Crosby and the Penguins. Mind you, Ottawa doesn't have any female stars either, but Nashville especially, such a good team, but they don't really... Anaheim especially, such a good team, but they don't really have that player who you think, oh my God, Anaheim have got this guy and he's just going to win everything for them. Like, Ryan Getzlaf's a really good player, but the rot set in now. Am I happy about that? Maybe. Is that another one? Oh, that's a win. So, I always think Ryan Getzlaf would get more love if he didn't have such a bad hairline as well. He's rocking that kind of round the back, kind of hair bald on top thing. Like, just shave it all off, dude. Just go full Statham. Just shave it all off so you're completely bald. It'll look way better, especially with a beard. I don't know why I sim to there. We're going to sim to there and then play the Caps game. 7, 8, and 4. No. So that forward line's not going to start doing what it did. 5-3 though. That's not bad. Okay, let's go back. How many games are we in? How many games in are we? 20. It'll be 21 games. Okay, so we'll be pretty much quarter of the way through the season. So let's sim to the next game. So we'll sim this game. Yep. And then see where we're at after this. Okay. Pause. Goals. Resume. Sim period. 1-0. Rusty. What's that? That was Kramer's horse in that Seinfeld episode. Sim again. 3-0. Sherry and Carlson. 12. We've had 12 shots. 29 shots. If I was GMing this, right, and I was the Caps right now, I'd be like, oh my God, 29 shots to 12. This is ridiculous. I want to discuss that. I think, what am I doing? Resume simulation. I think the issue is with these games is that because you play them so much, you start to think things are wrong or ridiculous, but you see it all the time. Like Nashville Anaheim the other night. Nashville had 40 shots and they only scored 2 goals. I get they won, but they had 40 shots and they only scored 2 goals. So I mean, it does happen. But because then when you play this game a lot, shut out the Caps, man. Matt Murray standing on his head. That's ridiculous. I mean, he made 41 saves. Yowza. Frank Corrado with 2 assists. This game's just crazy. And again, I've seen GM modes before where people have like unbelievable players in their team. I've had it before where I've had like 97, 93 goaltending or something, and I can't win the cup. And I'm like, how can I not win the cup? Well, the best team doesn't always win the cup. You know, Washington President's trophies like the past 2 years didn't even get out of the second round. When you just get into the playoffs, it's a different beast. I mean, saying that I'm last at the moment on my little screen here, but that's fine. Okay, about a quarter of the way through. Let's have a look at the standings. See where things are up to. Nah, that's not bad. You see, I either need to be in the playoffs or out of the playoffs. Oh, I'm going to be in that bubble, aren't I? Come trade deadline, I'm going to be on that bubble, and I'm going to be freaking out. Let's have a look. That's okay. That's all right. 11 points. I don't mind that in 21 games. Let's forget he's not. Let's not forget he's not a franchise player. Burrow's doing okay. He's on a +1. All right. Who's the other guy? Oh, Radish. Max Jones. Okay, not as good, but that's, again, it's all right. Slowly, catchy monkey. I mean, at this point, I want to win a cup. If I can win 1 cup with this team, I think it'll be a humongous achievement. Because Spets are still on the trade block. Because, this is just silly, really. It is silly what I'm doing. Trying to do it like this. Okay, do we finish there for now? Let's finish there for now. And then next episode, we'll sim some more games. And definitely, because then we'll get to, we'll sim up to the trade deadline in the next episode. A couple more games, like live. And then we'll see where we're at that point with trades and things like that. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Catch you later. See you later. Bye.